If I play my cards right, my relationship with Jeb is moving to the next exciting step.
Lydia, you can't sue him for alimony until you marry him.
Oh, we're not at that level yet. But this is my chance to sink the hook even deeper. His son is coming to visit from boarding school, and I am determined to bond with him.
Aw, how old is he? I love kids.
Oh, Claude. Okay, George is in the 9th grade at Andover. This isn't a child from your world, covered in bits of shag carpet and taco fixins.
Yeah, Lydia, it's funny. You used to start those insults with "no offense, Claude," and now you just cut right to the chase. Guess we're all busy people.
Lydia, I'd like you to meet George.
George? George is superb.
And this is Claude. She's Will Butler's assistant. This is Kip, my secretary.
So Claude's an assistant and I'm a secretary. I don't get it.
That's why you're still a secretary.
So, George, why don't you and I hang out? I'm sure your dad has work to do.
Well, I like it, a little bonding time with my special lady. It'd be great to see you two, really. Get here. All right, Kip, I need you to type my segment. I don't want to hear any fuss about your carpal tunnel syndrome.
I've never complained of that.
Oh, here we go.
Okay then. So, what should we do?
I don't know.
Hey, here's an idea. Do you need anything from the beauty supply store?
No.
How odd.
Lydia, you know your beauty supply place? It's right next to that giant video game store. Maybe George would like that.
That would be cool.
Well, you know, I'm pretty cool once you get to know me. Right, Claude?
The coolest. Now, George, you go get a great video game, and you go blow your paycheck on cuticle cream.
Oh. Claude, I don't need... Woo, let's run walk.
Well, I finally got my inheritance from my Grammy. Her special heirloom tomato seeds. Took 7 years.
Why so long?
They were tied up in probate.
Nothing like a homegrown tomato.
Yeah, and Grammy's tomatoes, put a little salt on them, eat them like an apple.
Ah.
You know what they're called? Tuscaloosa plumpers.
Wait a second. Come over here. You see that little lip of concrete jutting out way up there?
The one with all the pigeons on it?
No. That's Pigeon Ledge. Higher.
Oh, the one with the flag.
No, that's Flag Mesa. Higher. Right up there. You see that? That is actually a terrace, and on it sits a little slug of land 22 stories high above the asphalt jungle. To my eye, it just may be the best farmland in Midtown Manhattan.
You want to plant my Grammy's tomatoes on a skyscraper?
Yes. Yes, Ramona.
Do you know how to plant tomatoes?
I was raised on a lesbian ranch, Carl. My mother's taught me how to grow everything, except those phallic gourds. You know what I'm talking about? Those vegetables that look like a...
Yeah, we did.
Oh, show Claude the samples you got from Burke Tilton Beauty Supply, George.
Okay. Well, let's see. This stuff will apparently make me look 10 years younger. Which would then make me 4.
Oh, to be 4 again.
Well, better go do my homework. I just read A Tale of Two Cities, and I'm supposed to do a project about it.
Ah, Tale of Two Cities. I loved it. Didn't you love it, Lydia?
Oh!
I know. I'm supposed to do an art project about the book, but the only part I liked was when they cut those French guys' heads off.
Did you know that after a head is chopped off, it's still conscious for like a few seconds?
I'd be like, okay, finally lost those extra holiday pounds. Is there a little weight on
Anyway, hey, George, why don't you make a guillotine?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you could take the guts out of 2 staplers for the blade tracks, and then we could use one of Will's shot glasses as the head-catching bucket.
Hey, you could use my nail polish as blood. But it's quite expensive and entirely out of the question. You know what? I'm gonna bow out, because if I help, it'll look like an adult did it.
Okay, then. So long.
It's important that I bond with him, so while you guys are working together, could you just, work me into the conversation, talk me up a little, tell him how nice I am? Just do it, damn it!
Okay, I'm gonna be very honest, and Owen, you may find this annoying, but I have to admit, I still don't see where you're talking about.
It doesn't matter. I know where it is. It's off Jeb Denton's office.
Oh, Denton's deck? Why don't you just say so?
Yeah, well, if it's off Jeb's office, we're gonna have to get past that metrosexual scarecrow who guards the land.
That shouldn't be too hard. Hey, Kip!
I see the specials in the steam tray. I'm just wondering where you've put the antidote.
Hey, that was all perfectly good food.
I've already spoken to personnel about you.
He's in a good mood. Maybe we should talk to him now.
Oh, this is so cool. My teacher's gonna freak out.
Well, I think using Will's cigar cutter for a blade was a stroke of genius.
That was your idea.
Was it? A genius. Don't worry, we'll notify your teeny tiny relatives.
Drum roll.
And
That's what you get for stealing a loaf of bread?
yeah, didn't think we'd catch you in that snow globe, huh? Where you gonna go?
That's a good one. Dad, check out the guillotine Claude and I made.
Well, that's quite a project you put together.
Oh, I can't believe you guys finished it without me.
Well, you had such a great time shopping with George this morning. I just wanted to spend some time alone with him.
Oh, yes, it was the best of times. Dickens.
Fantastic. So, hey, how'd you like to go to the Four Seasons and get a smoothie?
I guess.
I guess. They're $12.
Claude, this is the first time your niceness hasn't annoyed me.
Is that a thank you?
I don't care what Kip says, you're funny.
Hey. So into the guillotine thing we did that, I stayed up all night finishing my art history project.
Wow, I still haven't finished mine from the 9th grade.
It's my interpretation of a famous painting called The Girl with the Pearl Earring.
Yeah, by Vermeer. Let me see. Your interpretation of Girl with a Pearl Earring looks a lot like me turning to see the coffee cart.
Yeah, because you're the most wonderful, beautiful woman I've ever met.
Claude, it wouldn't be bad if Lydia found out Jeb's kid's in love with you. So I have to tell her immediately.
So, what is it?
Take a look at the painting under Claude's desk, and at that point, we will have a very interesting talk. No, I can't wait. George painted a picture of Claude because he's in love with her.
What? God, it's just a crush.
Oh my God, you sneaky little... I was gracious enough to involve you in my life, and this is how you repay me? Mother was right, don't make friends.
Lydia, you bolted and left me with him. Look, I was trying to help you.
Well, no one tell Jeb, because he might interpret this as me not having connected with young what's-his-face.
So he would have interpreted that correctly then.
And the stakes kick up a notch.
Dad, who painted a picture of you?
Actually, I did.
You painted a picture of Claude? You guys are going to be pretty good friends, huh? Painting buddies.
Yeah, Claude. I look forward to seeing your painting of Lydia.
I haven't started it yet.
Oh, good, because I'd love for you to put her on horseback. And, oh, maybe the horse could look like Seabiscuit, you know? Lydia and the jockey silks giving old Biscuit the whip. Excuse us.
Well, looks like I'm the only one without a lover.
He's coming.
Welcome to the cafeteria, Kip. We have taken the liberty of preparing your favorite meal.
Diet cream soda, turkey on sourdough, Dijon mustard, pickle, extra dry.
Oh. Apparently my memo to personnel has generated some action.
Hey, honey, you want an egg rub?
All right, what do you want? Huh? Autographed pictures of Jeb Denton because you'll have to do a lot more than dry my pickle.
We're offering you the chance to get in on the unbelievable world of organic gardening. Semi-organic. Sometimes you do need a little malathion to teach the aphids who's daddy. Kip, look, we just need to get to that grass outside Jeb's office.
Look, we desperately need to plant tomatoes.
Let me grow my plumpers.
Well, in light of your sophisticated presentation, it would be my pleasure to say no. Because I can, and because it's freaking crazy.
I think we got him right where we want him.
What's going on?
Kip thinks we're nuts because we're trying to plant Grammy's Tuscaloosa plumpers outside Jeb's window.
Oh, so they're finally out of probate? You guys didn't have to get me lunch. Did you know that I was upset?
What's wrong?
Jeb's 14-year-old son is kind of in love with me, and he was supposed to bond with Lydia and not fall for me, and I don't really know what to do.
I say lead him on. No, because that way you can get him to talk to his father about letting us out on that ledge so that we can plant our tomatoes. And then, once they've ripened on the vine, you can crush his little heart like a tomato.
Hey, Claude. I was just wondering, do you want to get a smoothie at the Four Seasons? My dad has an account there.
No, thanks. How does that work? You just sign for it and then they... No. I have work to do.
You know, before I come back next week, I can burn you some CDs. What's your favorite group?
Adults. I'll be right back. Jeb, excuse me.
Claude, come on in. I know why you're here.
You do?
Lydia's too tall to ride Seabiscuit, huh? You just scale her down. It's more important to get him right.
Actually, I wanted to talk about Lydia and George. I mean, they're getting along so great. He couldn't like her anymore. If he did, I think he would be in love with her. Which brings us to me. He kind of has a crush on me, a pretty big one.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't really know what to do, so that's why I wanted to kind of talk to you, his dad.
Yes, I am. And you know what? I'm proud of him.
Sorry?
Yes, that's it. I'm proud of George for falling for a great gal like you. It shows he's got character, and that only comes from good parenting.
Oh, well, thank you. And congratulations.
You know what the true foundation of this country is? It's not laws. It's not democracy. It's parenting.
Am I going to see this on your segment tonight?
Yeah, need a secretary. Parents need to manage their kids' lives.
Good. That is exactly what I wanted to hear you say. So you'll talk to George.
Oh, God, no, you've got to do that. And, please let him down easy, Red. I've got to take him back to Andover tomorrow, and I want it to be pleasant. Just a good American, quietly driving his son to school.
George, what you doing?
I'm writing a poem.
Really? Do you need any help?
You could find Claude.
Jeb, listen, I have tried so hard to connect with your son, but I don't want it anymore.
Because you're giving it all you got, you're getting nothing.
Zero.
Well, welcome to the club.
What?
Oh, I can't get anything out of him. Last 2 years, it's been like playing tennis against the drapes. That's pretty good. Secretary!
Oh, Jeb, I think that it's beautiful that the both of us lack the ability to communicate with a teenager.
Yeah, that is pretty special. Hey, you want to get a drink? Claude's busy mopping up with George right now, so we probably have at least an hour.
Time enough for a half a bottle of Chardonnay, quick shot of mouthwash, and back to work, because I am really swamped.
Hey, what do you need?
I already forgot. You have got to be more responsive. It's like I'm playing tennis against the drapes. There it is. You write that
So how long we got till Scarecrow comes back?
We got time. I heard Jeb order him to find a shortcut between here and the lobby.
Well, in the words of my lesbian mothers, let's plant.
Good luck!
The hell is going on here?
Plant, Owen, plant!
Oh, you can't see what I'm writing. It's for you. I call it, I love you, Claude.
George, here's the thing. There's a pretty big age difference between the two of us. 10 years. You've got a lot of living to do. You're gonna do amazing things. You're gonna go to college, and you're gonna travel to incredible places like Asia or...
I've been to Japan. Think you would like it there.
Oh, I know I would just love it. It's illegal for me to date you.
It's not illegal in Borneo. Actually, nothing is illegal in Borneo.
Boy, you really have been around, haven't you? And look, the truth is, I really do want a boyfriend with many, if not all, of the qualities that you possess. But he also has to have a driver's license.
How about a pilot's license? Does that work?
I just realized if I was in 9th grade right now, you wouldn't want anything to do with me.
I'd want everything to do with you.
Okay, perfect thing to say. Listen, George. Your dad's a celebrity. You know the people you're gonna meet? I mean, you are gonna meet famous writers and artists and musicians.
You know, that is exactly what Queen Latifah told me.
All right, well, I think we've established that I need to get out there and live and find myself a man my own age who doesn't completely intimidate me like you do. How's that? Are we done? Have I crushed you yet? I don't think so. Have you crushed me? A little bit.
Claude, I didn't mean to crush you.
George. Look, you need to get on with your life and call me in 20 years.
5.
10.
7.5.
It's a date. I just hope it's not my next date.